Which new Luffy is going to come next on May 5 on his birthday? Let's talk about that on this video.
Winner one hell of a kid. Smoking gas, drinking winner. What you doing out of dick? Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Hey, this is Kamal. Welcome back to a new video of One Piece Round to Rush. Alright, so this video is about which Luffy is going to come next on May 5. I know like there are a lot of Luffys and a lot of forms or types of Luffys, but we're gonna talk about only the Luffy that has the most chance of coming next on May 5. Now maybe I can miss some Luffys and this video is all prediction, but some Luffys were on leaks also and some Luffys has chance of coming next on May 5 also. Why they have that? Let's talk about that on this video. First we have that has the most chance and that was on leaks though. But I really doubt this Luffy only because this Luffy don't have hype right now that much right now. I mean when this Luffy was on leaks people had hype for this Luffy a lot. But I don't know like if people still have hype for this Luffy or not. And honestly I'm not that much fan of this Luffy though, but only because he was on leaks and some people want him on game. That's why we're gonna talk about this Luffy. He is Afro Luffy obviously. I don't know like I'm just not that much fan of, or I mean like there are a lot of other Luffys also that can come instead of Afro Luffy. But yeah, people are really crazy fan of this Luffy, but I doubt that people still have hype for this Luffy because this Luffy is on leaks from like 1 or 2 years and it has the most chances because this is Luffy's birthday only and they release Snake Man also randomly, so maybe this Luffy can also come randomly just for making their fans happy that a new Luffy came and it's like Afro one. Now I don't know how much people will like this Luffy, but you guys can tell me about this Luffy if you guys like this Luffy or not, and if you guys want this Luffy and will you be happy if this Luffy comes instead of any other Luffy. Now second Luffy we're gonna talk about is obviously this is also people's favorite, but I really doubt that this Luffy can come. No hate, don't hate me, I'm just saying that what is possible. Reason because I think that they already released Marineford. Now I know that Gear 2nd and Marineford Luffy are totally different, but Luffy did use Gear 2nd on Marineford and Bandai thinks that maybe people don't need Gear 2nd because it already has some part or a little bit on Marineford Luffy also. He has some fast speed and shit like that, although it's not a proper Gear 2nd Luffy. But yeah, Bandai is thinking that it's kind of same thing, so people don't want a Gear 2nd Luffy. But I mean like this was really a hype moment when like we saw real like crazy Luffy when he was like on Enies lobby. He used his power and still like there was a major difference between the powers. I was like bro, how he will win? And then suddenly we saw the Gear 2nd first time, the glimpse of Gear 2nd. That was literally an epic movement and I literally got goosebumps first time I saw Gear 2nd. Sorry, no hate to any other gear, but on Gear 3rd or Gear 4th I was expecting something new. On Gear 4th also I was like hyped and had some goosebumps, but the maximum goosebumps I had was on Gear 2nd though, because that was the first time that we saw Gear 2nd and it was like really crazy and epic. I would love if Gear 2nd comes, but I want Gear 2nd to be on time skip Luffy rather than on 30 million bounty Luffy. But yeah, if you guys are a fan of this Gear 2nd Luffy, do let me that also in comment section. Then there were other Luffys also that has the chance, but they are not rank wise. These Luffys are not on an order that this Luffy has more chances or that Luffy has less. These are all the Luffy that has the chances though, and some Luffys that don't have the chance at all, those are also included. Third we have Lucy Luffy. Reason because we got Dressrosa arc characters, so we got Cavendish and Dawn Changer, so maybe we can get a Lucy Luffy also. And I will love this Luffy, maybe some difference and people will be it will be like really hard to guess though. Hey yo, who is this guy? People who don't know, let's confuse those people who don't watch One Piece, that who is this guy. Although we all know that he is like Lucy, he's not the Luffy, but yeah, he also has a chance of coming next instead of Luffy though. Lucy, he was also like really cool, and like Obviously he was the strongest on this Wrestler arc or this Coliseum fight, you can say. There was Sabo also, but I'm like, Sabo didn't had his devil fruit or anything like that, so I'm not sure if this Luffy was the strongest or Sabo was. But yeah, this Luffy can come. I think maybe Sabo was. Maybe you guys tell me what you guys think, if Luffy was the stronger one or Sabo. Oh no, spoiler, my bad. Yeah, but this Luffy also has a chance cause Don Chinja and Cavendish come, so maybe this Luffy can also come. Gear 3rd and Gear 3rd plus Gear 2nd. These Luffys are also there, but they have like really least chances. But yeah, if Gear 2nd comes, maybe he has some power, like he can use one skill is like Gear 2nd and one skill is Gear 3rd with like this one. So it can be like really cool. Or like Luffy is on Gear 2nd for full time and then he can use Gear 3rd also on his skill. That will also be cool. Then this Luffy, I will be like really happy or really hyped, or I would love that if this Luffy also come. This is the only Gear 4th Luffy that is not on game. We have Bounce Man, we have Snake Man, but we don't have Tank Man. This is the only form of Gear 4th Luffy that is not on game. And we just got Whole Cake Island characters recently, so maybe we can go back to Whole Cake Island characters and get a Tank Man. And he was like really good and something new and fun. That was like, really love that. Oh, he came on Treasure Cruise also, did he? Recently? Oh, on 1 April? Like, this can be a possibility that he can come on OPBR also, cause mostly like OPBR do that after Treasure Cruise do that. So maybe Tankman Luffy can come, and I would like be satisfied or happy if Tankman Luffy comes instead of any other Luffys. I mean, there was one more, but yeah, if he doesn't come and this one comes, I would still be happy. Now there are only 3 Luffys that are left that has the chances of coming next as well. And how many of you guys will be happy if Tankman Luffy comes instead of any other Luffy? Honestly, I would be like really happy. Then there is like this Whole Cake Island Luffy also. Either he can have this dress or either he can have this dress. The only part it will be like Tankman Luffy was there for only for few seconds. So maybe we can get Whole Cake Island Luffy and he can change himself to Tankman Luffy for like one skill only or shit like that, and only for few seconds. There is a possibility it can happen like that, but okay, there is a possibility that that can also happen. Like we can get a Whole Cake Island Luffy, he's roaming around and suddenly with one skill he can change himself into Tankman. Let's see if that happens or not. Then this is the Luffy, Ryou Luffy, or you can say Conqueror Haki Luffy. This Luffy is the one that has people most hyped for. And if this Luffy comes, people will be like damn crazy, damn happy, damn mad or shit like that. And like, I think this will be the best choice to release this Luffy right now. But we have to see one more major fact, that Bandai never released the same dress Luffy. Like Bandai never released the same Luffy or same character that has the exact same dress. You can see any character, literally any character. But don't be sad, we have one more major fact, that Bandai never goes back from X. Like if a character becomes an X, he will not be Step Up or Bounty Fest next, except Luffy. Luffy is a main character and they have to release a lot of Luffys, so they can't release all Luffy as X. So we got a X Luffy, and after that we got a Step Up or Bounty Fest Luffy also. I think One Piece Film Red was, that was a free Luffy, 3-star free Luffy. That was like from going from that hard to going that low. But that's the main character. It's not possible to release so many Luffys as EX only. That's why they were gone to Step Up or Bounty Fest next. But only on Luffy's case. On other characters' case, X character never became Bounty Fest or Step Up next. And no character had the same dress in One Piece Bounty Rush. But this Luffy can have only because he's the main character. Or else we can get this type of Luffy also without t-shirt or without shirt, or he's like that. This was also a kind of cool Luffy though. Obviously he was not stronger than Onigashima Luffy, but it's a game though, he can be stronger than Onigashima Luffy. Or what Bandai can do only to make a little bit difference from this Luffy is they can give him Ryou on his hand for full time. Like he can have like he can be like this Luffy, or he can be like this Luffy and having Ryou for full match or full time. That will be a little bit different from Onigashima Luffy though, and we will understand if this Luffy comes having these hands for full match. That will be like really cool. Having Haki on his hand for full match, that's like really crazy shit. Ryou, Conqueror Haki. So by that method they can release this Luffy having same clothes also again in OPBR One Piece Bounty Rush. That never happened. Or they can just release same clothes Luffy only because he is the main character. Then last but not least, and this has like no way this Luffy can get released right now, only because it's not shown on anime, and it can be a major, literally a major spoiler for anime watchers. Although I doubt that there is anyone who don't know about this Luffy, or anyone who is knowing about this Luffy from this video. If there is anyone, show yourself on comment section. I want to see who is the guy who never saw or read or heard about this Luffy from people. Okay, this can be a spoiler, so spoiler coming in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Obviously Gear 5 Luffy, and I heard this on internet that this Luffy is coming next in 10 episodes. Finally we are going to see Gear 5th Luffy in 10 episodes. I would love that. I was waiting for this Luffy, bro. Finally, like, manga fans were going crazy. They were like, bro, shit is like goated as fuck. You guys are missing like crazy thing. You guys are missing like goated character, goated shit and shit like that. A lot of things like that. So finally it will be time that we will finally see the power of this Luffy and how he is. Oh, this Luffy looks like really good though. This picture looks really good. 4K wallpaper, doesn't look like 4K, but alright. This Luffy is going to be really good on anime though, no cap. And it's going to come on 10 episodes, and people are saying that he's going to come on June. Manga readers also confirmed that. But now the fact is that the anniversary is on August and this Luffy is going to come on June. There are two things that can happen: that they release a G5 or Gear 5 Luffy on June only, because that is the maximum hype, and maximum hype is equal to more money, or maximum people will summon, and maximum people will come on this game only because there is a new form of this Luffy. So either they can release on June, random, non-guaranteed Luffy. I'm not saying that, but obviously they will like make him non-guaranteed. It's fucking Gear 5 Luffy. Or either they can like do it like an anime. There can be a skip thing also. Like once they show a little bit of glimpse of Gear 5 Luffy, that Gear 5 Luffy is coming on next episode, and then they are going for a break for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week or shit like that, only just to hype more or wait people more. People like Bandai or Oda or a lot of like anime, they do shit like that only because people make like these things make like more hype that there is going to be something crazy coming. But if they wait for a long time, their like hype will decrease though. If they are waiting for like 2-3 months, that will be like crazy shit. But yeah, they can go on a gap also on anime, just showing that next episode Gear 5 Luffy is coming, and then gap for a long time, and then releasing this Luffy on game and on anime at the same time. Max hype, more money, W business, goated shit for Bandai. This is just a possibility and prediction, but what you guys think about all these Luffy and about this theory also, that Gear 5 Luffy either can get released on June 5 as EX, or he can get like anime will get postponed for some time just because they want to release Gear 5 Luffy on anime or on game at the same time. Shit like that. I mean, like, it's fucking Bandai. They already know like for how long there will be a gap or for how long it will be shit like that. They already know everything. So yep, this will be like really cool shit, and I would love this Luffy. The Luffy that I will love the most are like Ryou Luffy, Ryou or Conqueror Haki Luffy, or Tankman, And then you can say like Lucy Luffy and Gear 2nd also a little bit. Gear 5 I doubt that it can get released right now, only because it's not shown on anime yet. Yeah, these were all the Luffys that has the most chances, and I already said that which Luffy has the most chances and which Luffy is my favorite. Now you guys tell me on comment section which Luffy you guys want on this game, and which Luffy is your favorite, and which Luffy you think will come next. Like your favorite and next Luffy can be different though. What you guys think about that? Do let me know in the comment section. And that's it for the video, and thanks for watching this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more OPBR content, hints, tricks, prediction videos like that. And how many gems you guys saved for this Luffy, and are you guys hyped for this Luffy? And show your hype for this Luffy or any other Luffy on comment section, and make sure to tell me which Luffy is your favorite on comment section. And I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye guys, bye bye.
Winner one hell of a kid. Smoking gas, just winner. What you doing out of dick? Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school. Winner one hell of a kid.